Hello, little learners. Let's study the chapter Mango Treat. The birds are watching a squirrel eating a mango. One bird joins. Now two of them are eating the mango. One more bird joins. Now three of them are eating the mango. Doop. One more bird joins. So students, how many birds are there? Let's count. There are 1, 2, 3 and 4 birds. Now 4 of them are eating the mango. One more bird joins. Now 5 of them are eating the mango. One more bird joins. Now 6 of them are eating the mango. One more bird joins. Now 7 of them are eating the mango. One more bird joins. Now 8 of them are eating the mango. One more bird joins. Now 9 birds and animals ate the mango. So how many total birds are there? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 birds. Now let's look at the exercise. The first question is identify the birds in the picture. There is a pigeon, sparrow, crow, parrot, myna, bulbul, lovebird. Now think, how many animals or birds were eating the mango in the beginning? Answer is, a squirrel was eating a mango. Next question is, how many more animals or birds joined every time? Answer to it is, one animal or one bird joined every time. Next question is, what is 1 more than 1, 1 more than 2 up to 9? Answer to it is, here is the list of 1 more than. For numbers 1 to 9, 1 more than 1 is 2, 1 more than 2 is 3, 1 more than 3 is 4, 1 more than 4 is 5, 1 more than 5 is 6, 1 more than 6 is 7, 1 more than 7 is 8, 1 more than 8 is 9. And the last question is, how many animals and birds ate the mango at the end? At the end, 8 birds and 1 animal ate the mango. Total 9 in number. Let's count and match. First, look at the top picture on the left side. As you can see, there are 1, 2, 3 and 4 birds sitting on the branch. So there are 4 birds in total. Now look at the second picture. We see 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 birds. So there are 5 birds altogether. Moving on to the third picture. Let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 birds. So we have 7 birds in total. Finally, in the last picture, there are birds hidden in the tree. Let's find and count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So there are 9 birds hiding in the tree. Now let's count the number of fingers on the right side. At the top, the first hand is showing 5 fingers. Next to it, the hand is showing 4 fingers. Total we have 9 fingers. Below that, the hand is showing 5 fingers of one hand and 2 fingers of another hand, which totals them to 7 fingers. Next, the hand is showing 3 fingers of one hand and 2 fingers of another hand, which makes it to 5 fingers in total. The last hand is showing 4 fingers. Now, you can match the number of birds with the number of fingers. Wasn't that fun? 4 birds. Matches with 4 fingers, 5 birds. Matches with 5 fingers, 7 birds. Matches with 7 fingers, 9 birds. Matches with 9 fingers. Great job counting. Match the fingers with correct number of dots. Let's take a look at hands first. There are 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 fingers. So total we have 5 fingers. Next we have total 3 fingers, 4 fingers and 6 fingers. Now moving to dot side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 dots in total. And so on. We have 4, 5 and 3 dots. It's time to match. So 5 fingers with 5 dots, 3 fingers with 3 dots, 4 fingers with 4 dots, 6 fingers with 6 dots. Wasn't that fun? Now let's understand counting with the help of a painting. A drawing event held for children on Ekta Divas, 31st October. Assign different objects to each child by drawing a line as shown in the picture. There are 1, 2, 3 and 4. Total 4 children. Now let's find how many cardboards are there. 1, 2 and 3. So total 3 cardboards. Similarly for sheets, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Totals to 5 sheets in number. Now let's count colors. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So total we have 5 colors. It's turn for pencils 1, 2, 3 and 4. So total 4 pencils. Now erasers, which is 1. Help them to know if they have enough material. Tick more or less or equal. Objects are cardboard, sheets, colors, pencil, eraser. As cardboards are 3 in number as they are less the number of children. So we will tick then less the number of children. Now for sheets, we have 5 sheets. And these are more in number than number of children. So we will tick more the number of children. It's time for colors. We have 5 colors in total, and as these are more than the number of children, which are 4 in number, so we will tick more than the number of children. Now let's go to pencil, as there are 4 pencils and 4 children. So this means both pencil and children are equal, so we will tick this. It's time for eraser, as the eraser in only one which is less than the number of children. Therefore, we will tick less than the number of children. Let us do A. Tick the one which is more in number, 6 apples or 8 bananas. As 8 bananas are more in number, so this is a correct answer. B. Tick the one which is less in number, 9 chapati or 5 idlis. As 5 is less than 9, so the correct answer is 5. C. Tick the one which is less in number, 4 children or 6 balls. The correct answer is 4. Look at this picture. Isn't it beautiful? Let's look closely and see what we can find. We see the bright sun, tall mountains, colorful boats, and pretty lotus flowers. Now it's time to play a fun counting game. Are you ready? Let's begin. First task. Let's draw a triangle around the objects that are 1 in number. Can you find something that appears only once? Yes. We see 1 bird as well as 1 sun. So draw a triangle around the bird and write the number 1 on your sheet. Let's learn how to write 1. First, draw a small slanting line. Then draw a straight line down. Last, draw a sleeping line at the bottom. That's it. You wrote the number 1. Second task. Now, let's draw a circle around the objects that are 2 in number. Look carefully. What do you see 2 of? Yes, there are 2 snails. So draw a circle around the 2 snails and write the number 2 on your sheet. Let's learn how to write 2. First, draw a curved line like a rainbow. Then, make a slanting line down. Last, draw a sleeping line at the bottom. That's it. You wrote the number 2. Third task. Let's draw a rectangle around the objects that are 3 in number. Can you find them? Yes, there are 3 lotus flowers. So draw a rectangle around them and write the number 3 on your sheet. Let's learn how to write 3. First, draw a small curved line like a little rainbow. Then, draw 1 more curved line below it, just like the first one. Now it looks like the number 3. Great job! Now let's look at another picture. It's a fair. There are balloons, puppets, a puppeteer, and happy kids. Let's do more fun shapes and counting. Let's learn about 4 and triangles. Find the objects that are 4 in number. That's right. We can see 4 puppets. So draw a triangle around them and write 4 on your sheet. Let's learn how to write 4. First, draw a standing line down. Then, draw a sleeping line going to the right. Now, draw another standing line from the top to the bottom. Now it's circle time. Now find the objects that are 5 in number. Yes, there are 5 toy horses. So draw a circle around them and write 5 on your sheet. Let's learn how to write 5. First, draw a sleeping line at the top. Then, draw a standing line down on the left. Now, make a big curve and 5 is done. Now look for the objects that are 6 in number. Can you find them? Yes, there are 6 balloons. So draw a rectangle around the balloons and write 6 on your sheet. Let's learn how to write 6. Start with a small curve at the top. Then go round and make a big round circle below. Nice work. That's number 6. Let's go to the last picture. It's a magical night view. We see the moon, houses, and lots of shining stars. Triangle time. Find the objects that are 7 in number. We see 7 stars. So draw a triangle around the stars and write 7. Let's learn how to write 7. First, draw a sleeping line at the top. Then, draw a slanting line going down to the right. And that's the number 7. Now find the objects that are 8 in number. Draw a circle around them and write 8 on your sheet. There are 8 trees in total. So draw a circle around them. Let's learn how to write 8. Start by making a small circle on top. Then make a bigger circle below it. It looks like a snowman. That's number 8. Last rectangle. Now let's find the objects that are 9 in number. Draw a rectangle around them and write 9. If you count carefully, there are 9 houses. How to write? 9. First, draw a small circle at the top. Then, draw a standing line down from the circle. Wow, that's number 9. You did amazing. Today we counted from 1 to 9 and matched shapes with numbers. Keep practicing and keep having fun with counting. We hope that you have understood the topic. You can now study chapter notes, watch video lectures, and solve tests of this chapter on EduRev to ensure you score well in your school exams. And that's not all, you also get amazing courses for maths, science, English, Hindi, and much more for class 1.